This is a video chart presentation of American Energy Fields, Inc., brought to you by All Penny Stocks. American Energy is a NASDAQ bulletin board company trading under ticker AEFI. Strong move yesterday, 440,000 shares traded. It's breaking out of a flag pattern. Take a quick look at these indicators. We should see them pretty much turning bullish, just like this right here. See, the MACD was resetting itself. Histogram bars trending down. Yesterday, we start to see a separation again from the signal line. Chart remains in bull fashion. Same way with the PPO. Nice uptrends overall. Bullish look. We're going to look for histogram bars to continue to increase at this point. ADX really just now starting to put together an uptrend. We're going to look for this to break through 30 to show it's in a strong trend. Positive DI still in close proximity. Plenty of room for this to continue to move. There's the big separation we talk about a lot of times with the 7MFI. It gets a long ways away. Start to look for some sort of retrace. Try and get back near the 14 and 21. Also important to note, 14 and 21 held over top of 50. Now all three close together. That's very conducive to continuing an uptrend. And again, holding over top of 50's bull chart territory. That's what we want to see. Nice uptrends overall in the accumulation distribution, showing buying's been strong in this stock. Even more recently, sharp uptrend, continuing to move northward, making new higher highs. Seeing a little bit of downtrend in the shaken money flow, which is of course based on the accumulation distribution, but it's weighted a little bit differently. Still important to note that basically held in the green for the whole 9 months of this chart, showing buying pressure has been overcoming selling pressure. CCI, the buy signal is the break of 100. You can see right here, 104.37, just now starting to break through, dropping a buy signal with yesterday's movements. Again, nice uptrend in the full stow, holding up here over top of 80, or that's sometimes considered overbought territory. Holding over top of 50 and holding over top of 80 are really signs of strength and signs of momentum. You can see from back in this area, that's many months basically holding over top of 80. It shows a lot of strength and momentum in the chart. The full stow can trend in overbought or oversold territories for long periods of time. I never really put too much stock in the idea it's trading in one position or the other because it can trend there for quite a while. Overall great uptrend in the tricks, making new higher highs, again in a bullish position. The buying pressure that came in yesterday, you can see volume picked up over previous days. Even on a historic level, that's a strong day for this stock. The important aspects though, holding over top of 50, now breaking above 70, which is momentum traders look at as the power zone. Again, it can trend up over top of 70 for a long time, even though it's considered overbought territory. Momentum traders, they like to see those things because it allows for breakouts like this happened yesterday. Broke through a pretty significant resistance level right there at $1.27. In technical analysis, breakouts on increased volume are very bullish. Any sort of pullbacks now, you look for that $1.27 area to hold because you just never know if a stock's going to continue to move the next day or if it's going to want to consolidate again and then try and make another move. Now in this particular case, it's still inside the Bollinger Bands, which increases the likelihood that it could continue again today. Typically stocks, when they get outside the Bollinger Band, they're going to want to turn sideways a little bit. You can usually get 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days outside the Bollies, but inevitably they're going to want to pull back inside. So in this particular case, there is still plenty of room for this to try and continue to push today. But if it does want to retrace, look for it to hold those levels and then continue its next upward movement. Very similar to through here. Very strong move, increased volume, breakout through resistance, especially the $1 level, which is the traditional area of strong resistance. Gapped outside of the Bollinger Bands, wanted to twist sideways for a couple weeks, and then here it takes off again. That's classic technical analysis. Sometimes people expect things to move and just cruise upward every single day. It generally doesn't happen, and not only that, it's not very healthy for the chart. Chart needs to consolidate, reset indicators, and continue movement from that point forward. It's all about being bullish in the overall picture of things. I think it is also important to note this is a flag pattern. That would be your flag pole coming from around 70 cents up to $1.27. There's your breakout point. When calculating targets, you simply take the high point from the low point, which is 57 cents. Take the breakout, add that to it, which would put the flag target breakout around $1.84. I'm not a huge fan of putting targets, everybody knows that, but that is how you calculate it. If this continues to run true like it is, that would be the anticipated target point from the technical breakout. Up to today's date, though, you can see bullish 50-day moving average trending upward. 200 days just now entered the picture, starting to put together itself a little uptrend. Chart has a very bullish look. Any pullbacks that can't hold that $1.27, I would think technical traders will take a look at $1.10 as a solid entry point because there's a pretty good support level established right through there as part of this flag. But the chart's not giving hints of that happening at this point. Right now it's looking like it's going to continue north. Any pullback, I'd look for it to hold the $1.27 area and try and leave these days below it behind as it tries to continue its bullish trend. So these are the things I'm going to have my eye on with the American Energy Fields chart from this day forward. As always, this is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thanks for watching and trade smart.